Hi, welcome. Okay, so today what I thought I would do is I would just share with you a really simple look that I like to do whenever I don't have a lot of time, which is most of the time. I'm going to start out with my eye primer. I'm going to rub that between my fingers. I'm going to put that all over my eyelids. And what this is going to do, that eye primer is going, and I also take it underneath my eyes, okay? It's going to really allow those pigments to pop. It's going to prevent them from creasing, and it's going to hold them in place all day long, okay? So I'm going to let that dry, and I'll be right back. I know it's like magic, right? My face is just like fabulous. All right, I'm going to go in here with my pressed shadow in Astute. I'm going to just put that onto the end of my blending brush. Normally I do this with my fluffy crease brush, but I will tell you, if I'm just doing something really light and quick, I will just use my blending brush. I love the way that it looks, and it's just another technique to kind of play around with and try. I feel like it kind of disperses the product a little bit lighter, but more like all over that part of the lid that you want it. So again, just play around with it, try it. But what I'm doing is just taking a windshield wiper motion from the inner corner all the way out, and just kind of, as I'm putting that product on, it's obviously blending, right? So check that out. I love it. And then the next thing that I like to do, because I'm a shimmery person, okay? Oh, let me just smoke out the lower lash line with that Astute and my crease brush. Again, this is going to diminish the appearance of fine lines on that lower lash line. I love doing this technique. I feel like it brings the look all together. It kind of looks like you know what you're doing. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm like, anything I can do to kind of look like I know how to do makeup, I'm all for. All right, so next what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in. This is probably one of my favorite metallic shadows, and see, I have hit pan on it. There's still a lot of product around the edge, and I'm just pressing into that shadow really, really lightly with my deluxe brush. You could also use your liner shader brush. It doesn't matter, but I'm just going to press that all over the lid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blending brush and blend that out. So you can see this is just using two shadows, bringing some light to the eye. So anytime you use a metallic shimmer, it does lighten the eye up. And I'm a huge metallic person. You can see I have a whole shadow palette full of metallics. I like to just press that on the lid. It allows those pigments to really pop. And then if you want them to pop even more, a tip that I have is you can apply them with your cream shadow brush. You can even spray a little bit of rose water onto that cream shadow brush, and that's going to make them pop even more. Alright, so just blend that out. And then I'm going to show you a liner tip here as well. So I'm going to just take my liner shader brush. Let me wipe it off because I used black yesterday. I'm just going to go in with a brown. I'd love to use a dark brown. Like, let's do this. This is Marvelous, right? Oh gosh. Hold on, let me make sure I told you the right thing. Yes. I'm like, Marvelous. And I'm like, oh, is that right? Okay, Marvelous. Gonna just put that onto the side of my liner shader brush, and I'm going to just drag that along the lash line. I just love doing this, you all. It gives the appearance of a fuller lash line, but it's not like anything crazy. You can see the difference, right? It makes a difference, but it's so easy. That's why I love it. It's quick, it's easy, and you don't have to feel like you have to be perfect. You're just kind of brushing it along that lash line. And it turns out really, really well. Look at that. Love it. One of my other favorite techniques, because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, is to take my white eyeliner in Pristine, and I like to take that along the lower waterline. And at first you're like, she's like almost touching her eye. You just practice. But look, do you see how that's bringing light? It makes you look awake. It's fabulous. I highly recommend it. And then my other technique with the white eyeliner, so my story is, this came in my, not this one, I've gotten a new one since then. This came in my presenter kit. You can use it to lift your brow, so you just draw the line, but then you want to blend it quick because this is waterproof, smudge proof. But do you see how my brow looks higher than that one? So take it along there, blend it out. So yeah, the white eyeliner came in my kit, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I had no idea, and then I started to look at Pinterest, and there's literally a gazillion different things you can do with a white eyeliner. it is the secret that you need to have in your makeup bag for sure. And like I said, it's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it's not going to go anywhere. It's long wearing. So there you have it. Just a really quick, easy eye look. Hopefully I shared some things with you that maybe you haven't seen before. And if there's anything you want to see, make sure you let me know. Okay? Have a great day.